Hey everyone, Amy Abelar, acupuncture business coach. And one of the things that I'm going to touch on today is why are acupuncturists feeling like they're failing? There's so many practices that I am seeing, different practitioners that are closing or saying that they're feeling like they don't know that they can make it another year. They're making ends meet, barely. They don't know what to do. And they're trying to have a better understanding of why so many acupuncturists are failing. And to answer that, it's also kind of like, what can we do about it, right? So you're going to need three main things in order to be successful as an acupuncturist in your acupuncture practice. One of those is confidence, one of those is to be a great practitioner, and one of those is to have a business mindset. And I can coach you in 2 out of 3. So the one I'm not going to coach on is how to be a great practitioner, as far as what types of acupuncture points to do, what types of things to treat. That's not really that's not my area of expertise that I want to be coaching on. I want to be coaching on things like how to have confidence as a provider, and then how to set yourself up for success from a business perspective. For me, one of those key things with your confidence is you need to be able to confidently share what Chinese medicine can do. You need to confidently be able to prescribe Chinese medicine to your patients. Along with that also goes anybody else who is coming into contact with your patients. So if you have a front desk person, they also need to be confident in knowing what Chinese medicine does, how it works, what it can do, how frequently someone might need to be coming in for a treatment. You need to be able to script all of these things out so that your front desk staff can confidently answer those questions that patients are going to have. Because if your acupuncture receptionist is answering these questions to patients because they haven't even gotten into your treatment room yet to be seeing you, then that receptionist needs to be able to confidently answer those questions on your behalf. So I do have a whole entire program dedicated to training receptionists for acupuncturists, how to answer questions, how to talk to acupuncture prospective patients. And so you can take that course or I would recommend you take the course, you preview it, and then if you like everything that's in there, you have your receptionist take that course. They can watch all the modules themselves. So there'll be another introductory video specifically about that course, so you can look for that. But then from the business perspective, this is a course that you need to be taking. This is a course that I have multiple courses that cover all things business. It can be that we are taking courses talking about how to get an EIN, how to get an NPI, what types of things to look for in a lease, how to negotiate your prices, how to figure out what kind of prices to be setting, how to assess the competition in the area, the other acupuncturists that are local. So we've got classes for that. I also have programs that are designed to help you with figuring out how to better network with other professionals in the area, how to market your practice, how to grow your clientele, how to offer retail into your practice if that's something that you're looking at doing, how to scale your practice, how to hire other front desk staff, or how to hire other acupuncturists in your practice. Or maybe you don't want another acupuncturist, but you want a massage therapist to come alongside you. I have 17 massage therapists that work for me. So I've got classes that will talk about how to add in some of these other providers. And then I also have all the documentation for this. So there's forms that you want to make sure that your front desk has that are HIPAA agreements that very clearly lay out, these are the types of things you can say to patients, these are the types of things that you can't. If someone calls for records requests, what can you offer? What can you not disclose? What do you need to make sure they provide you first? What kind of written documentation do they need to provide you before you can provide any of these records that they're requesting? And who are you allowed to even give those records to? So I have all of this covered in my training videos and in my courses. If that sounds like something that you're interested in and you want to be successful and you want to be able to stick in the Chinese medicine field, then I would be a great coach for you. The types of people that I'm looking for to be taking my courses are people who have a passion for Chinese medicine, who want to practice it ethically, who may be just needing a boost in their confidence in order to be making recommendations for patients, and people who just don't have that business knowledge. You know, they have that passion for people, they want to be able to help, they just don't know how to get the word out about what Chinese medicine can do, and their business aspect of it is a little bit of a mess, or a lot of a mess. I've helped people of all sorts of ranges, from people who didn't know anything about business, just getting started, to people who had businesses, but they didn't have the foundations really set up for themselves, or they had the foundations and they're like, yeah, I got all the the legitimizing business stuff done, but I don't know how to bring in patients. So whatever it is that you're helping with, we have courses that will, or whatever you need help with, we have courses that will break it down into different segments. So you're not feeling like you have to bite off this entire big package that you don't really need all of. So we do have courses that will be able to help divide it all out for you guys. You can pick the things that you need to learn. We have digital downloads available if you don't want to have to take the time to make all these things yourself. Definitely recommend checking out the website, check out the free content. If there's things in there that you want to be a little more customized to you, or courses that you feel like you want to take, those are there. They're also CEU approved. So highly recommend clicking the link below, checking out the website, and seeing what we can do to help set up you for acupuncture success.